Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, you find a way to lose. You can also find yourself being surrounded with some secret society rumors. Because you tell me, right, I understand Jermall Charlo. From what I've seen out here in the media and social media and stuff, he went through some stuff and is still going through some stuff in his personal life. I get it. But for him to return to the sport and for his title to not be on the line, I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I understand the WBC working with him. I really do. There are a lot of fans who don't care. They're like, hey, this man, last time he had a title defense against Juan Montesiel in 2021. Here it is going into 2024. And he's held up the 160-pound division. You got Carlos Adames, who's just there in a holding pattern, waiting. He's just scared to make any moves. Adames is scared to make any moves because he doesn't want to blow his opportunity to fight Jermall. But it looks like Adames, another rumor, could be banging with Canelo Alvarez next year for Cinco de Mayo. But then again, hey, we don't know what's going to happen. But there's so many different rumors floating around here, right? But one thing that's not a rumor is, hey, Jermall Charlo's title's not on the line when he faces Jose Benavidez Jr. And my thing is this the secret society at work or no? And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not really sure what to think anymore. Because 31 months since this man stepped in the ring. That's a long time. And especially to be the middleweight champion for the WBC. Now, he picked up that title back in 2019. And I think with him kind of watching his brother get back in the ring against what should have been his opponent, Canelo, I think that's kind of helped to bring him along with his journey of just trying to become mentally healthy again. But at the same time, some people feel that there's a safety net underneath him to catch him if he falls. And that's why they didn't put his title on the line, because they're not really sure what Jermall Charlo they're going to get in the ring. Is he going to get in there and perform? Is he going to get in there and have a breakdown like Oliver McCall? What's going to happen? And the Jermall Charlo we saw, from back in 2021, that guy was a monster and has always been a monster. But right now, we're trying to solve for X right now. The unknown. We're not sure what we're going to get from him. But what I will tell you is, I would have been nice to see him take that Selecki fight. I think he would have beat Selecki, even though he had a lot of personal stuff going on in his life. But at the end of the day, he took an extended break, and I think this is just part of that. And I also think just being a man, and being married. Some guys have never had an up and down with their wife, period. Some guys don't have any kids. So they can't possibly really understand the stress that brings when, one, you have an up and down with your wife, and then the kids are involved. And the kids are being emotionally damaged because they're seeing and hearing all this, freaking madness. So I think when you look at Suleiman, Secret Society, and other people, they get it. They truly get it, especially when they find out that maybe a lot of the issues in the relationship, it falls on the female. So how do you come now and punish this guy when he's got a situation here that he's trying to deal with? And the man was out there getting emotional and crying, so it's hard not to understand him, and it's hard to kind of be iron-fisted with someone who's going on, who has real-life issues. Now, there are a lot of people saying, shit, we all go through things. Who cares what he's going through? Man up, right? And I've seen people post those comments, and I laugh at that. It's funny to me. But that's just not really how that works. The bottom line is, after he gets his, what they say, the get-back fight, the minor setback for the major comeback, well, this is a major comeback. And if he clips Jose Benavidez is talking about retiring. But if he clips him, then Jermall Charlo should be on to the next, and his title should be on the line. The thing is, who does Jermall Charlo fight if he gets beyond Jose Benavidez Jr.? And that's a serious question that we need to ask, because I'm telling you right now, there's some guys out there chomping at the bit. Now, Jermall Charlo has talked about going up to 168, but the bottom line is he's the 160-pound middleweight champion for the WBC. And I'm going to tell you right now, if he comes back and he's looking good and he's feeling good, I'm going to tell you what it should be. I'm about to tell you right now. Okay, because enough is enough with these shenanigans. Let me make this a little bit smaller for you. When I just look here, let me see something. That should be good right there. That's good enough. It's vacant right there. But when I take a look at 160 pounds, right? These are the guys here, man, the top 10 as far as how the ring has them ranked. Adam Cannuli is a good fight, man. Adam is probably going to be his next match. Don't know what's going on with these guys, but when you come down here and you take a look at the WBC column, which is the only column that matters if you're Jermall Charlo, Adamus would be the fight. Golovkin, not sure what's going on with him. You got this guy, Nursultanov, then Eubank Jr. Damn, boy, Eubank Jr. could get himself an opportunity. But it looks like he's trying to fight Conor Benn this December at 160 pounds. So what you could see happening for Jermall Charlo is if he gets past Jose Benavidez Jr., you could see him fighting next year. Just depends. Maybe he and Selecki pick back up and get that scrap on. Or, Nursultan, if it's not Adamus, it's Nursultanov or Eubank Jr. But Adamus is a good fight, a tough fight. Eubank Jr. is a good fight. I don't know much about Nursultanov. I may have seen him fight. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know much about him. And then Selecki, I think Jermall beat Selecki no problem. But what we're looking at here is there's some, pretty well-known names for Jermall Charlo to get in the ring with. But I'll tell you what I would really like to see. I know it probably wouldn't happen. I'd like to see Shane Mosley Jr. get a crack at him. Boy, how would that be if Shane Mosley Jr. came and got a shot at Jermall Charlo and beat Jermall Charlo? Boy, Shane Mosley would be happy. Oh, Sugar Shane. He would be happy. But if that's not the case, then you got Lara still has a title. Maybe he fights Lara in a unification. And you got Janibek. Boy, I tell you what, that's what Jermall Charlo should do. Now, I don't know if it's going to work out that way because the secret society has their own agenda. Suleiman's letting him do what the hell he wants. Let him fight Lara and pick up that WBA belt. Now he's unified. Then he go and fight Janibek Alam Cannuli. Then he becomes undisputed at 160. But Adamus may not let that happen. But when you look at it, Jermall Charlo could be in a good position, man, to easily pick up that WBA strap and then go on to fight, Alam Cannuli. Hell, he become undisputed at 160. Interesting, huh? But we just gotta wait and see because PBC fighters, and who knows what's going on with PBC and trying to get a deal, man. Because I think Adamus probably won't budge. But if for some reason Adamus chooses to do something different, especially if he gets that Canelo fight, Jermall Charlo and Erislan De Lara, I think that would make sense. If not, Triple G, but he doesn't like he's fighting anymore. No, Sultanov and Eubank Jr. So I don't know. Some people don't agree with what's going on with Jermall Charlo. They think his title should be on the line. They feel he's held the division up long enough. With this fight, they feel like he's holding up the division again. But hey, it is what it is. Suleiman, he's gonna do what he wants. We know that. A little bit of secret society stuff going on here. But after this fight, that's where I'm going to be very critical of Jermall Charlo and the WBC if, in fact, he doesn't have his title on the line. And it makes me wonder, why does the WBC want Jermall Charlo to hold on to that title so much? What's going on between them and Jermall Charlo for them to want him to hold on to that title so much. Normally the WBC wants that title defended. So it just doesn't make sense. To me, they should have taken it, made him champion in recess. Then he comes back and he fights for it. But, hey, what do I know, right? Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.